I think that the Clintonistas should at least be honest enough in their frothing, boiling, maddening support for Mrs. Clinton. They should be honest enough to acknowledge what her policies are going to be. They're out there. I mean, you don't have to be, a tarot card reader to figure out what a Clinton administration is going to do. And you want to know something else? Boy, I'm going to get in trouble for saying this. But I think Hillary Clinton has been so pushed around by her political opponents, by the media, by people who used to be her allies and advocates. She is one pissed off person. I think Hillary Clinton, and I see it, this is just me. I mean, fuck it. What I'm saying right now is just me, has no outside meaning or value whatsoever. But let me say it. I have watched her when she got really pissed off and those eyes start shooting that fucking fire out. Huh? Have you seen that? It is scary. I look at her when she gets into that mode and I get chills. I look at Trump when he's up there jerking himself off and it's still comic. It's comedy. But Clinton is for goddamn real. And I think this is my zero value psychoanalytic thumb sketch of Hillary Clinton. She is really pissed off, especially given what she had to go through with that fuckwad husband of hers. All the shit that came down on her. And all the ugliness that she's had to put up with from right-wing media. She's angry. She's really angry. What happens when someone gets into a position of almost infinite power and they're really angry? What happens? Oh, don't make me use the Hitler analogy again. Oh, fuck it. But that's my take on, and I believe this because I have seen some of those, like Kathy and I have said, we got fairly up close with her, not with Bill. I've never been in the same, well, I've been in the same state with him, but up close with Hillary, listening and watching and getting blown away. I mean, like, oh my God, is that what she's like? But I have seen that, and Kathy and I have commented on it in our own little private world over here about that look that comes into her eyes that to me is homicidal. I mean that. Right, Kathy? You've said, what, you disagree? You can open your mic. Go ahead. Tell me what you think.
I wouldn't... I probably wouldn't go as far as to say homicidal, but she just looked like, well, it's hard to describe. You would say she looked like she was all fired up and pissed off and ready to kill somebody.
Homicidal.
Homicidal.
Right.
I just thought she was just smoldering,
What's
just
the
like,
difference?
she was just icy. I mean, you know what I mean, like a simmer, just...
I don't see her as being icy. I see her as
Oh my
being.
God.
I see her as containing.
Yeah.
What could be a violent explosion.
Well, she just reminds me of somebody that butter wouldn't melt in their mouth, as my grandmother used to say.
Or she'll talk a sweet story, but keep in mind what position she's going to be in.
Yeah, just emotionally though, on a personal level, just tough as nails, cold as steel, just remember that was the impression that our friend who clerked for her
Right.
when she was a
Secretary of State.
Secretary of State.
Right.
And this young woman was her paid assistant. Didn't have day-to-day contact with her, but probably saw her 3 or 4 times a month in person, and pretty much said the same thing. Yeah, you just don't cross her, and she's just all business
but
and very, very calculating.
But
and,
that's my point.
You know,
You don't cross her, and she has been fucked over for the past 25 years in her mind.
Yeah.
She's really taken a beating.
Yeah.
She's taken an ass kicking. She's had every single thing about her personal life thrown out there. And, you know, everybody talks about her resiliency. Well, it's payback day coming. She has been resilient. She has not collapsed, whereas a lesser person would have been long gone from the political scene and become a hermit someplace in a goddamn mountain in Kathmandu. But that's not what she did. And I honestly believe that what I think I saw through television, not even up close, the time that we were with her, I didn't see the rage and the hatred. We saw something, but some of her speeches, even when she's trying to thank people for giving her the delegates in another state, and then addressing the asshole, what he had said, Trump. And then that thing happens to her eyes. Oh, my God. Now, that's scary. I mean, it's really, to me, really scary because I've seen that in other people's eyes. I have over the course of my life. And those were not people who butter wouldn't melt in their mouth, Kathy, as you said. Those are people who would have no problem whatsoever dropping a fucking nuke on anybody or any country that pissed them off enough. It's almost like, by God, I've had enough. I can hear her saying that to Michelle Flournoy. I've had enough. Bomb the sons of bitches.